Hey guys, Michael Stillwell here from Stillwell Pianos in Mesa, Arizona, and this is one of my favorite pianos ever. This is a Mason & Hamlin Double B. It's a 7-foot semi-concert grand piano, and it was built in 1919. Now, the reason I like these pianos so much is obviously, if you've watched our show before, you know that Mason & Hamlin is my favorite piano company by far. It's what I have in my house. I love rebuilding these pianos. This particular one came to us and the action was already rebuilt. But the reason that these are so special, these double Bs and the double Cs, which we actually have 2 of those as well coming pretty soon, is they have full perimeter plates. So these are some of the heaviest pianos ever made. This one, the plate literally goes all the way around. That creates a lot more tuning stability, and it creates a little bit different tone too. It's a very, very bell-like. And this piano just has an insane amount of bass. Hopefully you can hear that in the playing, but just so you know, down here it is extremely powerful and rich and warm and thick and chocolatey. I love it. We got the piano in, we refinished the entire cabinet through our partners. We also re-nickel plated all of the hardware. We shimmed the soundboard, restrung the piano with a new pin block, all new strings, all new damper felts, refinished the damper heads, recovered the keys, repainted the sharps, re-black lettered the plate itself. Everything turned out phenomenal. I'm just really, really into this piano. So I'm going to go to the front of the piano, we're going to pull the action, and I'll show you what we got going on inside. All right, so now that I got the action out, you can see that everything looks basically brand new. We got this piano in, and the action was already rebuilt. So we focused mainly on the cabinet, putting a new pin block in the piano, restringing the piano, everything I just said. Then on the action side, we rebushed the key sticks on the balance rail and the front rail, and then we recovered the naturals, repainted the sharps. We even put a veneer on the sides of the keys so you don't see that 100-year-old grime that you see in old pianos oftentimes. But the rebuild job was done really, really well. When we got it back in, we basically just needed to dial it in. We did a bunch of voicing, tuning, and regulating, but this thing was already in such good shape. Whoever did the rebuild did a phenomenal job, and this thing has at least another, I would say probably 30 years, 40 years of really good life without needing anything too major. This is definitely an heirloom-esque piano that you would pass down. These pianos were designed and built for that. So we can continue to rebuild them over and over and over and over and over again. They're by far the most overbuilt piano in the world. These Mason & Hamlins, you reach under a Mason Hamlin, the rim's about that thick compared to a Yamaha, which is about that thick. I mean, it's just a dramatic difference. If you can't tell, I really, really like these pianos, especially this one. Actually, as soon as we were done playing, Doug said, you should have put this one in your house, because I just put a new Mason & Hamlin in my house, but I can't fit a 7-foot, but I would if I could, because this thing is amazing. If you guys have any questions about this particular piano or any other piano on our website, always feel free to shoot me an email at michael@stillwellpianos.com. Thanks for watching, guys.